This episode of Free Friday is sponsored by Sketchfab. Get 20% off your Sketchfab purchase by simply using the coupon code NEON11. And of course, if you would like to buy, sell, or maybe you want to preview your 3D models, Sketchfab is amazing for that, as it's the largest place on the internet where you can buy, sell, and also preview 3D models. Now, Sketchfab runs on a WebGL technology, which makes it even way easier for you to preview your 3D models on both web, AR, and VR headsets. So in case you're looking for where to buy 3D models, or maybe you would like to sell yours, go Sketchfab. Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to askNK. This is another interesting episode of Free Friday, and today we have a couple of things that you guys may want to take a look at. First off, we will take a look at Minge, an art director, 3D artist, educator, and also the creator of Grass Generator script. Just in case you've seen this script is made for 3D Studio Max. But today what we're looking at are freebies that he has on his website. So first off, if you go over to his website, mantissa.xyz, within the freebies section, you would notice that there are a couple of things that you can get for free. He also has a project that he's always doing every single year, but unfortunately last year and this year he didn't do that, and that has to do with the open source art types that he does, 365 days of typography. So what we have here are free stuff that you can get. First off is the CG trees. There are a couple of CG trees that you can get here. There's a Japanese maple pack, a cherry tree. There is also, some generic trees, some spruce tree. There is also field tree that he also made. So if you want to get any of these trees, you can get them. You can also see that licensings are CC0, so you can use them as they are all stored in public domains. The same thing goes for the other assets. So if you want to get the fruit assets or the fruit pack, or maybe you want to get a CG bread, or probably you want to take a look at the typos and see how you can get inspired by these, and maybe you want to take a look at how he made them, you can also see these things right here. So it's very interesting to see that some of these things were made with Blender and some of them are also photo scanned. So with this said, let's take a look at Cubebrush. So we have a couple of free stuff for this week, and we're going to start off by talking about something quite interesting. So if you're new to Blender sculpting and you really want to get good at it, you can actually take a look at Sergey. So Sergey has a beginner course for Blender artists. So this beginner course is very interesting because he goes from the very basic stuff of how you make models, and then he starts sculpting on top of it. And you can see I have already checked this one in as something I'm going to take a look at, and you can see the file size is 2.8 gigabyte of file. It has a 5-part series, and you might want to take a look at downloading this and working with it. And of course, if you want to also take a look at Sergey, he has a couple of things on his page as well that you might want to take a look at. Now, before we even go further, there's also going to be a coupon code in the description that you can use to get 20% off your first purchase directly here on Cubebrush. So in case you want to purchase anything either from Sergey or from any of the other Cubebrush creators that we're going to talk about today, you can get 20% off your first purchase by simply using the coupon code down in the description. So with Sergey here, you would also notice that he has the Modern City Street that he has also given out for free, and this is a pack. And if you come over here, you also notice I've made a purchase for this one as well, so you can also make a purchase for these and get them. So with this beautiful stuff said, let's take a look at Armin. So Armin is giving out a chair, so let's actually go back and take a look at that chair. Yeah, so he's giving out the Larzia Armchair. So if we go over to his page as well, you'll notice that we have the Larzia Armchair here. Armin has also given out a couple of things before, and we've talked about him. So if these are like the things that you like, if you're an interior designer, you might want these things. Yep, you can come through and get them. And with this said, let's also take a look at AMCG Artist. So AMCG Artist is also doing some very lovely stuff at giving 5 Floral Ornament brushes, alphas, and 3D models. And this means that you can get both the 3D models, you can get the alphas as they range from 2K to 4K, and also if you would like to also get the brushes, yes, you can get them. Now these brushes are VBM and IMM brushes for ZBrush artists, but then if you would like to play with these models as 3D models, they come in as both FBX, OBJ, DWG, and 3D Studio Max files. And speaking about things that are here, we also have a very lovely free household item pack that is made available by Alexi, and these are all photogrammetry packs. So just in case you're wondering, yep, they're all photogrammetry packs, and he has actually found a way to work these things down to low poly stuff that you can throw into your scene in case you're into creating game stuff. yeah, you'll be able to use these ones very well. And Alexi has always given out a lot of things, and if we simply scroll all the way down, you would notice that there are some free stuff there he has always given out. So we have, you know, like the 8K moon terrain and so on. So there's a lot of stuff that he has always giving out. So he's one of those persons that I think creates stuff not just for himself but for the community, and at the same time he also creates things and issues it out to the community. Now while we're looking at things that are being issued out to the community, we also have something else that is lovely. So this is 240 pre-Russian female pose, and just in case you're feeling excited about posing characters, you're into sculpting, you want to take a look at some of the models and also see how these poses might best influence your next project, then you might want to take a look at this pack. Now this pack is made available by ERA7, and going over to their page you can also see that they have a lot more stuff that you can get. Like this particular one looks very interesting, and this is 35 free custom shapes that you might probably want to use for your next painting. A huge set of cool things that you can use, from skies, some galaxy looking things, and very lovely backgrounds, and these are lovely. These are very beautiful. So if these backgrounds and these reference packs, if they interest you, you may want to come through, take a look at these and see how you might implement these things in your next project. And finally, before we go, let's take a look at this beautiful syringe. So this syringe is it's a very nice one, and this is a medical syringe that Alexander has also made, and you can see it's very interesting that we can preview this and we can play with it. And this is very nice for a prop. And actually, if you go over to Alexander's page, you would also notice that all of his artworks that he has they have one thing in common, and the thing that they have in common is the fact that you can easily load these things and you can preview them and see how they are made. And this is made possible by Sketchfab, and that is why we are also going to take a look at something that the folks at Sketchfab are doing. So right now Sketchfab is also having a free modern apartment challenge. So this apartment challenge comprises of gifts, rules and regulations, and there's a couple of other things that you might want to take a look at. This is going to be running all the way from now till the 30th of November. So just in case you want to join this challenge, you want to be part of it, you can simply come over to the link in the description, take a look at these, and then once you're done, you need to submit this with the hashtag apartment challenge, and there you qualify yourself of being a winner. And of course, that's definitely going to be about it. If you would like to get some of the free stuff that is made available by Minge, yep, of course you can get them. If you'd like to get 20% off your purchase right here on Cubebrush and also on Sketchfab, there are coupon codes in the description, so do well to check these things out. Tell me what you guys think about these in the comment section, and of course, if you like this video or you learned something from this, you can go ahead and give it a like, and don't forget to share with a friend. And if you're new here, it's going to be amazing for you to hit the subscribe button and also turn on notifications so that you don't miss the next video or the next update. And until I see you guys again with a tutorial update, Free Friday, Tutorial Tuesday, tips and tricks, things like this. Peace.